Hello, budgeters! Can you believe it is already time for the January budget? Plan with me. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how fast this year has gone by. This budgeting year has gone by, and all of that sort of thing. So, Happy New Year to all of you guys watching today. And the first thing I'm going to do is change my budget to say January 2020. And a few exciting things this month in our income category. It is a 3 Friday paycheck for us. So there's 5 Fridays in the month of January, and this is the month where it falls that we get 3 paychecks. So that is super exciting. Especially because we have some major savings goals coming up for the new year, and this extra paycheck will all just purely go towards those savings goals. So that is really cool to go into the month of January, hit the year right off the bat, having a big savings goal that we can kind of meet. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly just clean up all of my other categories and change my due dates and fix some formatting a little bit here. Okay, so we kind of have everything cleaned up. All the dates look, they're all reflecting January and 2020. And let's see here. I think all of the other formatting is looking good. So we will just go ahead and start filling in our regular sinking funds. So energy last year for us was $98.77, so I'm going to budget $100 for Dominion Energy. Our water and utilities were $154.75, so I'm going to keep that at $155 right there. And our gas was $174.90, so I'm going to say about $180. So that is kind of where our regular costs. Actually, we do need to add another section here for tithing because we will be getting 3 paychecks. And we do a 10% tithe, and I just have a note in here that it comes out of Wells Fargo when we do our tithing. And that'll be a 10% tithe, which will be the $248.07. And let's see, that looks good. Okay, so we have tithes and offering, mortgage, car insurance should stay the same, health insurance should be the same, energy we fixed, Netflix stays the same, cell phones, internet, water and utility we changed, groceries we changed, gas we changed, and we don't have any expected Murphy moved in moments, which is where Dave Ramsey talks about where anything can go wrong will go wrong. It feels like Murphy's Law is always there, like Murphy has moved into your house. So we just call that Murphy moved in just because it's a Dave Ramsey reference. And then scrolling down here below into our sinking funds, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do for our sinking funds. Since it is a bigger paycheck, we might actually kind of boost up some of our sinking funds. At least some of the ones that are a little bit lower, just to be where we want them to be. So let's do $100 in our home repair. Medical deductible stays at $215. Car stays at $50. Dog. He is actually, I got a notice that he's due for some shots, so I should really call and see, but I'm going to do $50 for now, and if we need more, I will just change this category when we put in there. Yard care stays the same at $25. Prescriptions and therapy stays at $400. Children's needs stays 20. Babysitting, I only start budgeting for this in the summer, so this is a line item that I'll add to in the summer. Actually, children's needs, my son is almost 3, and when he turns 3, that's kind of the age where we can start putting him in little beginning classes at our fitness center, like swim lessons and little soccer classes and stuff like that. And I don't know how much registration is, but I know that that is coming up, so I'm going to do $50 so that I can start. He'll turn 3 in March, so it's probably about time for me to start getting him registered for a few little classes that will help him with social skills and just kind of help him get out and get moving. So we'll start thinking that direction for him. So I'll go ahead and put a little bit of money in there extra. And I might need to change this children's need category, especially because he does start preschool in the fall. And I know that will be a little expensive too. So we'll probably have to raise this coming up in the next little while. But for now, I'll just, since we have a little bit extra this paycheck, I'll go ahead and put extra in this account just so that we have a good head start for any sort of class he might need. Clothing and hair stays the same at 25. Dental is doing good at 20. I'm planning to get all of our, as many as we can with $300 of our dental checkups done in January. Vision account keeps growing at $10 a month. Ed's passport, this is my husband's passport. There's a chance that at some point he might need to leave the country for work, and so we're just kind of slowly saving for a passport. They haven't told us anytime soon, but I figured it's nice to have the money there if he does end up needing to leave, and we'd probably actually buy a passport as soon as we get the money, because I don't know that they would wait for him to get a passport if he did have to travel for work. Amazon Prime gets $10. Food storage gets $20. Actually, I'm going to bump that up to $40, which is where we want it to be ideally each month. So I'm going to bump that up to where we normally have it. Some of these accounts I've made lower because prescriptions and therapy has been so high lately. But since we have that extra paycheck, we're just going to fund all of our funds as we normally would. Our anniversary account will get $50. Our family vacation account gets $100. Christmas gets $100. We're already starting to save for Christmas for next year. House wants, I'm going to put $20 in that account. Electronics gets $50. Midlife crisis account. So we just had something going on in our family right now, and so we created this midlife crisis account as kind of like a way to deal with some stuff going on. And so this might go towards books, it might go towards a night out. Just it's there to have a little bit of blow money at this time where we're just dealing with some extra stuff. And so hopefully this will start decreasing in the next year, along with our prescriptions and therapy account. Disneyland someday gets $5. Disney World 10 years. So this account actually is funded by our credit card rewards, so we will never put money into this account of our own. It's just purely like the cash back that we get from our credit card. Health and fitness account will get $25. Birthdays and holidays get $75. Eating out will get $125. I might actually drop this down to $100 since we have so much that we brought over from December. Impromptu giving gets $5. My husband's Mad Money gets $75. My Mad Money gets $75. Family fun and reunions gets $25, and date nights gets $100. So that's kind of where we're at right here. I do need to zero out our baby step 3B, which is that account where we are starting to save for a house, and we'll see what our subtotal is that we have down here left. So we have $4,350.40, and I like to have $2,100 remaining to go into the next month. So we will need $2,100 for February, which makes the balance that we should be taking over will be $2,250.40. Let's see if my math is right. Yeah, so that leaves us at $2,100 down here. So we are projecting to put in our baby step 3B $2,250.40, which is really exciting. That will make our baby step 3B $19,717.05, which is so close to $20,000, which I'm really, really excited about. I really want that to hit that $20,000 amount, just because that'll be so cool to say that we have like $40,000 in savings. That's so cool, because we have our regular emergency fund, which has $20,000 in it, and then our baby step 3B is where we're starting to save for a house. And so that would just be so cool to know that we have $40,000 in savings. So we're really close to that threshold if we do our budget correctly, and I really am hoping that we can get some supplemental income. My husband and I, we haven't put out our January or our financial goals for 2020 yet, but I'm going to give you a little preview and tell you that one of our goals is to sell 200 items this year online. So that we just plan to hit really hard coming in January, starting to sell things as much as we can, and hopefully with selling our 200 items we can get a lot of supplemental income. So hopefully we can even get closer. I just really, really want to hit that $20,000 threshold. So we'd be about $283 odd dollars shy from that $20,000 threshold. So hopefully we can hit that in January. With supplemental income, we can sell a lot of stuff. In theory, if I really wanted to hit it, I could lower some of these sinking funds, but this is just kind of our chance to really beef up some of these accounts while we have that good paycheck. But the plan will be to really get a lot of stuff sold in January, so supplement the fact that we're putting so much into our sinking funds with selling a bunch of stuff so that we can hit that savings goal. So wish us luck, and I hope that your January budget is going good for you. I hope you guys get a 3 paycheck January. That is always nice. If you don't, I still hope that your January budget goes well for you. I know Christmas can be hard after the January budget can be a little hard after Christmas money was spent, but I wish you all the best of luck and a happy new year, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.